I think this would be a good documentation. I'm not gonna have much of this stuff scripted. We're gonna keep it nice and simple. So I could say a whole bunch of stuff like, where people come in and they're saying like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. But realistically, gang, if you are grinding all year, you don't need to wait until the end of the year to make resolutions that you're not gonna do until the end of the year. All right. But with that out of the way, let me first tell you what day-to-day life is for me, and we'll get that going, all right? But before I do that, let me give y'all some appreciation, because I do appreciate y'all fucking with me, motherfucker. I do appreciate y'all riding with me, waiting for me, patient with this sauce as I'm figuring all this shit out. So, and Nightwing and the dude with the purple guy, pink guy as your Michael, me, I don't know how to say your name, but you know who I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all the most because y'all actually give me a lot of feedback, and this is no diss to anyone that does give me feedback or whatever. I just see them on every video, damn near, even on the videos that some of them don't really care for. But anyways, my day-to-day life is if I am not actively, making videos or whatever, I am constantly on the game trying to stream at BossDK23 on Twitch, but I stream at awkward times. I haven't been able to get a schedule because my work life's been interesting. So, and then while I'm doing that, I'm constantly having my headphones in, listening to different YouTube videos, different what ifs, different game guides, and all this type of stuff. I'm also getting more into a rhythm with my gaming channel because I'm working on my Minecraft Ultimate Guide. I'm working on my Fortnite gameplay to get a little bit better with that. A little bit of My Hero. I'm figuring out that my gaming channel is going to be more centered around a basic strategy, stuff that I see that should be kind of obvious to everyone, but it isn't. So I'm going to utilize that and just basically help people, be better. Not going to talk too much about that, but summing that up just a little bit more would be kind of more of a, not everyone wants to necessarily be a tryhard per se, but you want to be fairly proficient at something you're doing, even if it's just like a passive hobby with no like currency involved. You would like to know little tidbits and stuff. Hell, I'll give you one that I know I'm gonna do for my first Fortnite video. It's a stamina management, right? Because what a lot of people do is you run with your stamina, you run, and then you're out of stamina, right? Nah. If you don't have any mobility, or even if you do or whatever, like a grenade or like maybe the katana, because it's chapter 2 season 6 or something, I don't know what they call it. One of the main things you would want to do is just walk most places. Unless you're like about to get to a vantage point or you're about to get to the next piece of cover, just walk. Unless you're in a fight, you shouldn't really be using your stamina for real. Just walk, bro. We didn't always have stamina, but for some of these newer plays they did. But that's just a quick tidbit. And like little stuff like that, like the little micro stuff that people, don't really understand. And then also I do have the bigger plan of doing my gaming channel, my philosophy channel, my comedy channels, and eventually I'm gonna also make Boss DK reviews, which I think I might be able to do that one a little more passively. So I've been doing a lot of that, and then also what we really here for, my Minecraft what ifs. It's all coming. I got the thumbnails and stuff in progress because I haven't really had a time to hard focus on that. It's nothing crazy. I just want to put a little love and care into it. I was debating if I was going to edit it or anything like that, but for this first go around, I'm not, and I'm going to make part 1 of the following. What if Deku had the power of Steve? What if Naruto had the power of Steve? What if Naruto had the power of the Nether? What if Deku had the power of the Nether? And I think you get the rhythm, and it's for both of these characters. What if Deku was a librarian? What if Naruto was a potion brewer or something around that effect? I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Or maybe what if he had the power of a witch? Minecraft, maybe. I'm still kind of working on the librarian aspect of it. Basically, they'll have super enchants and then the potion brewing side of things. When I do have those thumbnails, I will upload that. But in the meantime, what we're going to do to satiate the content is I'm going to go back over what I said I was going to do this some time ago. I'm going to go back over on my what ifs I've done in the past, like what if Deku was quirkless, what if Deku had a darkness quirk, and like, you know, different little quirks like that and stuff. I mean, videos, and do those while I'm passively trying to get that a little more ironed out. Cause like I'm wanting to upload two of those videos a day, so I'm gonna have to kind of like really get in like a rhythm. But in the meantime, I was thinking of like some throwaway content where I could still do it without just, you know, releasing something garbage. I can just go over my stuff, but my main issue with the what if Deku was quirkless is I can do that so much differently now. But just kind of finding the motivation. I don't want to have him where he's just powerless, but I'm not trying to give him like chi, uh, pseudo abilities, or just make it to where he's physically really strong, because like all of those are kind of like different what ifs, you know, like what if Deku was a martial artist, what if Deku had his own fighting style. Can't wait to do one of that eventually. What if Deku learned breathing styles, which that'd be its own take, but it would be inspired by Demon Slayer. And so I'm trying to find something organic without, or like what if Deku was Batman or something, or a light Batman, like where he's just using gadget but quirkless. I even had another one that I wanted to do, but they were taking too many ideas from different like what if ideas that I've like mapped out throughout my, you know, my time doing this. So I'm like, I have to make it where it's its own original idea, but like something unique. And I've kind of gotten an idea, and I know not everyone's gonna watch it, so I'll go ahead and like give you a little what's the thought process. So Deku, keeping this fast and quick though. So for Deku, right, one of his things is he's self-sacrificing because he still thinks he's worthless, even though he has the strongest quirk. But then again, he's been told his whole life that he's basically scum, right? So think about it, right? If I play on that factor, why would it not be for me to play on this fact of the Deku being like angry and defiant, but not like a Bakugo angry or early Bakugo angry? More of a like he meets like different quirkless people. He sees the injustice, and like I'm trying not to pull from what if Deku died, or what if Deku was a ghost, because the some of the ideas that I'm kind of pulling from are from those particular what ifs. Like I have a lot of the stories in my head. That's one of the bigger issues too. But I'm trying to, because he would be empowered by that, but not in the maybe chi sense, because then I could do what if Deku had chi. You kind of see the issue. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have it to where like this Deku would like be empowered by that, and like he would move a little more tack and stuff like that. I'm debating if I have him use a bow staff, because I could just say, what if Deku learned how to use a bow staff? Like, you see what I'm saying? But what I might do is might have an amalgamation or something, but he has to be proficient with his hands. But I'm trying to see what would I be able to do to set him apart. That's kind of the issue with that right now. And then I got a couple of ideas for my gaming channel and stuff like that. Even I got my hardcore series that I started, but I just haven't uploaded the videos. So I got a lot of that type of stuff. Now that we're pretty much at the end of all of this, there is no New Year resolution. It's the same shit I've been doing. I'm just doing it, you know, I'm just still doing it. So yeah. And now hopefully I could get to a point where my money is a little more stable and I'm having a lot more of a consistent schedule and I'm able to get in a rhythm. But right now it's constantly just rhythm, just all out of whack. So it's really just me scraping by money wise and time wise. So yeah, I appreciate all of y'all. And before the 2025 is up, like I want to say somewhere in the middle, we're gonna have those Minecraft what ifs up, bro. Like it's coming. It took me darn near 2 years to get to the point where I was able to map out the powers, the story, because this series that's coming is going to allow me to open up my multiverse and allow me to do my thing that I've been passively trying to do, but it's going to allow me to connect all my what ifs. Plus, with me also going back and doing all of my other what ifs, I'll be able to connect it a lot more smoothly and have an actual concrete ending, because the story has ended now too. Throughout most of the time, the story was continuing and no one really knew how it was going to end, so it just had to be a throwaway. He became the #1 hero or something like that. If y'all got any questions, feedback, or anything for me, let me know. Boss, out. I'm waiting until 10 minutes. We're gonna make eye contact.